The following podcast is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of EMX or EMP, but whether it does or not ain't none of your goddamn business.
I am Magneto. You are nothing. Welcome to Die.
This is EMX, episode 146. If you want to get more great EM universe stuff, be it, sketches from some of our talented artist friends, custom action figures from Viet's Custom Toys, or just any number of comics that we have just laying about our homes, come join us at Patreon, www.patreon.com/EMPcast. And for just a mere $1 out of your month, the tariff-free dollar, you will get not only the possibility to get all of those other things, but you will also be able to hear Earth's Mightiest BS podcast, where everything under the sun is talked about. You get to listen to that 1 month before the rest of the people do. And isn't that worth celebrating? Isn't that worth signing up for?
I think so, but I'm a little biased.
Exactly. We're all a little biased here. Oh man.
Hey guys.
Yeah, how's it going?
November.
Yeah. I don't know what's made me more just lethargic and blah. If it's the weather or the sheer amount of X-Men books that came out this past month. Topical.
Maybe a little both.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we're approaching the busy holiday season, we've been trying to get these episodes ahead of time, trying to be good about it before it starts piling up on us, especially all these X-Men books.
Fun little behind the scenes story. I was available the entire weekend of Thanksgiving, but almost none of the other days. And so for some reason, these guys have like families that like them, and they have plans on Thanksgiving. So here we are.
Well, I might not have plans depending on how
come on.
how the airport situation will be.
Yeah. That's another
see
thing.
If that's I mean,
we'll see.
I don't know. I mean, it's what a world we live in. I feel like we start every show with that now, but it's just every month is just another step downward.
We had less than a week of positivity and feeling good of election day, and we were like,
so red.
I was like, this little treat, little tasty taste of like, ooh, is that hope I smell? A little bit of hope.
And then Schumer and his friends ran over to it, stamped it out, going, no, we can't have that.
Yeah, they said, happy birthday to the ground.
Yeah. Oh.
I hate everything.
Yeah. Yeah, things are not.
I mean, New York's got a new mayor, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. He pulls that off, we might have to change time zones again.
Yeah.
Get on back to my my old friend EST. Or did you know actually that there's a difference between EST and EDT? Like when they put it in the the things. Was I the only one that didn't know this?
Hold on. What are we talking about?
Okay, so you know how like when we post the thing, it's like, all right, we're gonna meet at 10 EST, Eastern Standard Time, right? And we do that because I'm in Central Time, and Central Time's basically inferior to Eastern Time, but this is where I live. Now during daylight savings time, it becomes EDT, Eastern Daylight Time. I just found this out like a week ago, and I've just been busting to tell everybody on the radio about it.
Yeah, I found out. Yeah, like the great Shono, he mentioned it. That was like always a pet peeve of his. When people would say EST, and I was just like, "Love you, Shono," but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's
like that's like 3 letters I'm gonna have to remember when to use that I just don't have the mental capacity for.
let alone that's you expecting me to know which phase of daylight savings time we're in.
Exactly.
Every time I find out, I will forget. Like I'm just not gonna retain that knowledge.
Or
that's just
we can just say ET and just say Eastern Time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jamaica is like that. They don't switch over like we do.
God
they
bless
stay
them,
the same.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the giant hurricane stuff.
Yeah, your family's all good?
Everybody's good. Yes, everybody's good. My parents are back in the U.S. now.
Sorry,
but that's okay. Grandma's down there. A whole bunch of cousins. Most of my, both sides of my family from there. So, but everybody's doing okay. No loss of life, no injuries. Just people with a bunch of roofs missing.
Yeah,
it's hard. Don't know electricity. Yeah, and it's been hot as hell. So they're struggling. They'll make it though. We've got people putting together stuff to ship down. Food's gonna get scarce soon, and just gotta figure out how to deal with it.
Thanks. If there's like a donation drive thing or link or something,
yeah, I'll share it with you. We've got one. There's a GoFundMe going for the family, so yeah, I'll share that with you guys later.
Yeah,
right on.
Drop that in the Discord too.
Okay.
He's like,
I don't like doing these kind of things, but I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
If you want, you don't have to.
I mean, trust me, I make things for a living, and I don't like telling people to buy them. So believe me, I feel your pain.
Yeah, but I'll definitely drop it in there.
Yeah, Thatcher, what have you been up to?
Not a ton. Things have been a little quiet. I mean, I've been doing a lot of wrestling shows and like shadowing that stuff, and that's becoming a lot more fun. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with it. I thought I was going to have a chance to get into the ring this past Friday. Yeah, this past Friday. To at least announce one match, but the guy that I'm studying under got sick, and he was like, all right, one of his other students is going to do it. And then that dude wasn't feeling well, so then it went down the chain to the third guy, and at that point I'm like the 4th guy. Like I am like the literal like back end, as in I have never done it before. I generally know what to do, and most of it is just memory retention and figuring out what they want you to say. So yeah, I didn't get a chance, but hopefully soon, and I'm sure I will be a dork and put it on social media as soon as it happens, much like the picture of me or the video of me being in a wrestling ring for the first time, sweeping candy corn out of it with my hands while down on all fours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Starting from the bottom.
Hey, you do what you got to do, man. It's a tough biz.
Wrestling problematic?
It is funny how Kirby, the guy I'm studying with, like when we first talked, he was very like I think trying to feel me out. And then pretty soon he realized it was like, okay, yeah, he's a progressive dude like me. So we're gonna be okay. Because he's like, yeah, wrestling has a problematic history and some of the traditions are not great, but or come from a place of like toxic masculinity.
Right.
But things are changing. So, and that's good.
Good. Good to hear. Cord, what about you?
Work has just been kicking my butt, and it's starting to slow down finally. Nothing else, man. Just kids, work, comics, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I am nearing the end of it. For a good while, I consumed my whole weekends for like 2 weekends in a row. But I try to play it only during the weekends, but I'm loving it. I'm close to the end now, so after this, I may jump on a little bit. But that's it. What's the other game? That new Silent Hill game I'm kind of interested in. I do have a backlog to play, so I may start something else until that drops in price. But I think it's called Silent Hill F, or something like that.
Is that the Japanese one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. I've watched some Twitch friends play it.
So I may jump on that next. Well, something else before, and then eventually get to that. But that's really it.
Yeah, I've been in full con prep mode. I finished the last of this inventory that I needed to do today, and Infinity Con Gainesville is this Saturday and Sunday. I'll get to hang out with Daniel Hooker and Steve Brunson. That's gonna be a good time.
Woohoo!
And it's the last convention of the year, and I have so far just 2 commissions after that, and then just busy holiday shit, pretty much. And then it'll be 2026.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right.
Time to talk about some X-Men books, I guess.
Yeah.
I suppose. That's what we're here for, right?
I guess. I mean, it seems unlikely, but...
Welcome to EMX. I am Corwin, and with me is Viet.
Hello.
And Thatcher.
I didn't mess up the notes. That's all I know.
It's a double change. This will be 1 hour, once I get my phone and set the timer, of uncut, uncensored, unscripted conversation about the X-Men books from October 2025. And we're still in November, y'all. We are ahead of the game. Watch for spoilers and hang on to your seats, because I am starting the timer at this moment in time right now. Thatcher, you are up first.
Oh boy.
Major revelation.
Yep. Here's a revelation. There's no longer a paper shortage, apparently.
What?
Because they printed a lot of books this month. Or maybe. All right, look. They can't all be winners, folks.
You caught me off guard with that one. I'm slow. That's all.
Anyway, I figure we might as well just start at the beginning, which is the Age of Revelation Overture numero uno, although I think it's the only one of its kind. And it is written by Jed MacKay with art by Ryan Stegman, inks by J.P. Mayer, colors by Edgar Delgado, and letters by VC's Clayton cowls. And here we are for the first out of many times this month, X years later, where things are occasionally terrible. And we know what's gotten here. Doug Ramsey, Revelation, and there's the gene bomb, and then he blamed 3K, but he actually did it. Now he's got all these people, and he's controlling them with his voice, and blah diddy blah diddy blah. Anyway, Glob Herman just straight blows this chick's head off. Just perfect shot. Like just obliterate, and she's one of old Duggo's choirsters. Is that how we're pronouncing it?
Cloisters, I think.
Cloisters? I thought cloisters had an L in it.
I mean, you could be right.
I read it as choristers.
Choristers. All right. Wow. It's gonna be a yes.
Three
I was
different
going to say, yeah, please look it up because this is going to be rough as shit if we don't have, because this is going to come up a lot, by the way, because these are the people where basically Duggo, like he kind of like gets power batteries from them. Like somehow they're all little minion Fabian Cortezes, which, spoiler alert, we'll get to him later, unfortunately.
Chorister.
Okay.
Chorister.
Okay, that makes sense because it does look like the word choir, and the plural of choir would be chorus, and it's got the whatever. Anyway, they did a reverse Days of Future Past, where they bring Cyclops and Beast into their X years later, and they're like, "Hey, guess what? Everything's fucked up," and they give them the lowdown, and it turns out that there may be more going on with old Douglas than we think, because his main squeeze, Bay the Blood Moon, has left him and apparently leaked some information that led to said Glob Herman executing. And he sends Psylocke, who forgot or was not able to save said chorister, to go kill Bay the Blood Moon, which she does. Although before she dies, Bay's like, "Hey, guess what? My man was full of shit, and he's gonna do something insane. Before I die, let me tell you what that is, because then you'll be like, oh shit, that's insane, and he'll have to kill you too." So anyway, here it is. No, we don't get to find out, but we probably will very soon. So after getting their asses handed to them by Wolverine, who has become his crazy, like, adamantium masked avenging angel, the only folks left are Cyclops, Beast, Glob, Jen Starkey, and what is it? Schwarzschild
is how I
I know. I just like saying it with a German flair. But oh yeah, and like Zoran blows himself up. It's insane. But
you know what's insane? I'm going to interrupt you real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead. There's a lot going on here.
How can Wolverine get the drop on Magneto?
Yeah,
that's kind of like, come on.
Yeah, you'd think he'd feel a little, be like, there's that guy.
Well, I know that still, like, I don't know, kind of depowered or whatever, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, he dies real quick.
Yeah.
Which, kind of blows. And yeah, so it's there's a lot. And also, I forgot to mention, while Bay was running from Psylocke, she was apparently sending a psychic transmission to Arakko, and basically calling Doug's dad and asking him to come back to Earth and take the keys to the T-Bird away, because wild shit's about to happen.
Yeah, wait till your dad gets here.
Yeah, for real. He said,
take the keys to the T-Bird away.
Hey, it's be fun until Apocalypse shows up. But yeah, like this really does set the stage for some interesting stories. I mean, it's definitely got a ton of alternate universe-itis. But yeah, and also there's Quentin Quire and his little team of, psychic spying
Mega
juveniles. Yeah, we'll get to all those guys later. But yeah, this is where the general thrust of the story is going. So we'll see what happens.
So
it's a good start,
Oh, yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. And the Ryan Stegman art is beautiful. So did you guys catch one of the most glaring things that was kind of wrong? Well, I wouldn't say wrong, but contradictions that this issue had over the previous issue?
The one where they gave like the history of the world or whatever?
Yeah. Do you remember how that issue ended?
Vaguely.
So at the end of that issue, they put Cyclops in the machine to initiate this whole thing to get young Cyclops to the future.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch that Magneto in this story arc told them that when they pulled Beast and Cyclops here, they had overwritten the current Cyclops and Beast because they were labeled by Doug?
They weren't babbled, though, were they?
They were not.
They were not.
And what kills me is you can kind of pick up what's going on, but in this month's friggin' previews or solicits for the January books, they completely spoil it.
Bruv. Come on now. Are we having ourselves a Mr. Sinister situation again?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I can emotionally handle that, guys. I gotta tell you that I was able to deal with that because it was summer. We're getting into cold. I live in Chicago. The seasonal affective depression and some sort of sinister cover nonsense is going to just push me over the edge.
We got 50-degree weather here, okay?
God damn you.
Where are you at, Viet? In Gainesville. So what's the temperature in Gainesville? 50-something?
We did hit the 20s and 30s, actually.
Oh, jeez.
All right, well, I feel less angry then.
So, I mean, I think just by that, I think it is obvious that Beast and Cyclops from this time is back in our time. I mean,
so it's more of a switcheroo than an overwrite. That would make sense because I feel like if you switch it up and then like right after, like as soon as grown-up Cyclops gets down there, he just blows Doug's head right off. Like just like, and he's like, guys, you'll thank me later. All right. Trust me, like some wild shit was going to happen.
So I know there was a bit of uproar with some circles that, they're contradicting the story already. And I'm just sitting here like, duh, come on, guys. Put it together.
Yeah, they make it pretty clear. I mean, that was another thing that I left out was that, past Beast, our present Beast, like he's picked up on this like immediately. He's like, yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. I have a feeling
when we get to Amazing,
there's a regular guy in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it in Amazing where he's a lot more like guys?
Yeah. No, I enjoyed the issue. You got anything, Viet?
No, it was a good start. It was a good setup. That part where there's that part where like Psylocke, due to her mistake, like you have to wear the X, and she's like, I don't wanna. He's like, wear the fucking X.
I'm gonna use my crazy preacher purple man revelation voice that makes you do things.
I was gonna say, what does the voice of God sounds like? Because we know, like in Preacher,
in my head, that's what this voice sounds like when he does the weird voices.
He sounds like Batman.
Is that Batman? I don't know. I've got headphones on. I don't have a good approximation of what I sound like.
It's close to Christian Bale Batman a little bit.
Yeah, I was going for more of a I don't know, like a Solomon Grundy, I guess. Anyway, yeah, the stage is set. All right, Corwin, where we going now?
Yeah, badass Glob Herman is my favorite
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. He's like, do you want to die, motherfucker? I'm Glob Herman, god damn it.
I'm Glob Herman, bitch.
Oh yeah, we don't rate these books, right? Yeah, wrong show.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see where I want to go. I think I was most surprised by the World of Revelation, which I believe is an anthology one-shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've got 3 stories, one by Al Ewing, one by Steve Fox, Ryan North, and then we've got Agustin Alessio, Jesus Moreno, with colors by Will Quintana, and Chris Peter, and all lettered by Travis Lanham. And there's a lot of new names here that I'm going to have to get used to. It just seems like
across
every time we turn around,
across all of the books this month, there's a ton of new talent.
So first story starts out with some traveler who is traveling across Araco after receiving Bay's psychic signal. He travels across Araco, going through different territories, different dangers. Of course, some places he avoids. One cool thing is the Spire Vial, where Tarn the Uncaring was from, we learn is now Sugarman's land, which I guess that's some good, interesting things to look forward to. But this traveler makes his way across Araco. He's beaten, he fights, he's bloody by the time he arrives to deliver a message to Apocalypse. And as we get to the end of the story, we realize that it's Charles Xavier delivering this message to Apocalypse. And
God damn it.
Now they're going to have to figure out next steps.
I thought we were rid of this guy, you know? They fucking swore. They're like, you're never going to see him again. He's leaving.
He was exiled.
And then here he is, fat Charles Xavier. Like, he does kind of look like he's put on a few pounds, right? Is that not just me? Yeah.
I mean, it's 10 years later.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can happen. I mean, you know what? He can still walk, though. So he should be thankful.
Yeah. Oh, being out in space will do that to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, being, resurrected on Krakoa. Get your legs back. So, yeah, that's the first one. The second story is about Hulkling and Wiccan, where we learn, we see the first person who was ever babbled as Doug does this to Wiccan, and Hulkling spends the rest of his time trying to undo what was done, but of course he could not. And it's quite sad how that story ends. And the third one is about a young Franklin Richards who has mutated into something I want to say horrible, but definitely falling apart and sad, and doesn't have a happy ending by the end of the story. And I'll leave it at that for the listeners. But I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed this anthology. It was really, really enthralling and entertaining.
Franklin became Vecnud.
Yeah, like this was a big surprise, because usually these are like the throwaway tie-ins, you know? They're the ones where you're like, whatever. Like, but both, and the first one too. The first one, I feel like I was a little bit more hung up on of trying to figure out who this dude was. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's Professor X. He's talking about mind shit. Okay. But the Wiccan story, it's heartbreaking. Yeah. And then the Franklin Richards story is really fucking sad too. Mm-hmm. Like, what the shit, you guys? Are you telling me that in this post-apocalyptic wasteland, that people aren't having a good time? The fuck is that?
That people are having a good time.
You can't make a movie out of that, man. Come on.
It's supposed to be sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
there
do they
was
win
zero
every?
sunshine,
Yeah,
rain.
they win every time, don't they? I do think it's cool that he made Herbie into a time capsule.
Yeah.
And like, what is it? 7.1 or 77.1, 71 million years later. He's like, yeah, I'm the time capsule of the people that are long dead before you guys. So.
Rain.
Mm-hmm. All right. Fiat, what do you got?
Okay. I feel like this was probably this one was kind of a surprise to me, but what is it? Iron and Frost #1.
I lied. There was one book that I didn't read.
Oh, was it Iron and Frost?
I was scrolling through and I'm like, Iron and Frost, the hell is this? I'm like, oh, I deliberately skipped this one because I didn't think I was going to have time.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, this takes place it's Calvin Scott writing, pencils by Aviari Coleman, inks by Aviari Coleman and Roberto Poggi, and colors by Yen Nitro, letters by Joe Sabino. And yeah, this takes place in New York City X years later, X years after the Day of Revelation, and this is Iron Man, War Machine, and Emma Frost, and Firestar fighting the acolytes, basically the acolytes of Revelation, and where they're trying to rescue a mutant girl and her human mom that's wearing a gas mask, and everything goes wrong basically, where the mom dies immediately because Marrow knocks her gas mask off, and apparently she has earthquake powers and causes a big sinkhole for the Avengers mansion to collapse. Let's see, Emma gets stabbed by Marrow, leaving a giant hole in her chest, and in order for her to survive, she just is forever in her diamond form. She can't go back, or she'll die. And yeah, and then it's just her eventually coming back to the Avengers mansion after getting out, and she runs into the mutant girl, who's now called Landslide, and and Tony Stark is here as the Iron King.
Yeah, he's completely made out of iron now.
Yeah. So, pretty wild.
So I've looked up this writer because I'm completely lost to who this person is, but he has done a crap load of Doctor Who stuff. He's done stuff at DC. He's worked on Batman Brave and the Bold, Black Adam.
Yeah, I've seen him around. I probably on the DC stuff.
Star Wars, Pacific Rim. He's done like the Vader's Castle, some of the Star Wars adventure stuff, High Republic stuff actually as well. Han Solo and Chewbacca from 2022. So actually, I've read that. Okay. Love the art on this, especially the coloring is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very bright.
It looks.
Yeah, this one was a surprise. I was like, oh, like this is making me feel feelings. I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean, it's my girl Emma. They did her justice, even though she got a hole in her chest. But
you think she'd maybe like just like pack it in with something? Like it's a little weird that it's still just like a hole right there. I personally, I would feel very self-conscious.
But also, yeah, like I guess like she doesn't necessarily have a heart anymore. So I guess I guess the story is her getting an arc reactor, maybe.
Yeah, it does definitely seem like that's where we're going.
That'll be interesting. I mean, and I shouldn't be surprised, right? Like I enjoyed the Iron Man Emma stuff in the Krakoan era, right? But I don't know. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this book as much as I did.
Well, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I expected it to be good. I was hoping to be good because Emma's my girl. But I agree. They did this book justice. They made it entertaining. I'm still not a fan of her and Tony together. I get it, but nah.
All right, back to you, Thatcher.
All right, I have a feeling I'm gonna pick out another a surprise that I had, and that was Longshots, written by Jerry Duggan and Jonathan Hickman, with art by Alan Robinson, colors by Yen Nitro, letters by VC's Ariana Mayer, and it's. I know sometimes you see that it's going to be a Mojo story, and you just kind of go, all right, we can get through this. But this was kind of funny. This was good. They basically, Major Domo comes up and he's like, look, Mojo, you know how there's like this whole like sort of apocalypse thing going on Earth? Well, we're losing all the streamers. We're not getting any eyeballs. It's just things are bad. So as a last ditch effort, Mojo throws together a team, and he wants them to go and kill Revelation, because it'll be a great for ratings. And the way this team comes together, it's the most like, when I say stupid, you're going to think that I mean that in a bad way, but I don't. It's the best possible kind of stupid, because first we get a great X-Babies scene with the X-Babies as like different people in like movie folks.
Producers.
Yeah, producers. Baby Phoenix is an executive producer. And then they get on. Well, first they get on the horn to Carnage, who's apparently the best bounty hunter in the Revelation territories, or at least he was, because Patsy, Hellcat with Patsy Walker, right?
Yeah.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's she's beaten him to it. She's killed Carnage. She's now number one, and so they give her the contract, and they're like, "Look, here's the thing. We're very X-Men centric here, so you're gonna have to pull in some mutants. Like, you can't just like go get Ghost Rider and then like some Kirby monster we've never heard of, like we don't remember." So she's like, "All right, word." She goes and she gets Bishop, who has Winter Soldier's arm. She tracks down Rhino, who is not the same after losing his horn to someone. He has no idea who it could be. It's very, very frustrating. And then we go to Craven, who has killed 4 land sharks named Jeff, and is... I don't, he's grinding up and snorting rhino horn. Where he got that rhino horn, no one knows.
Yeah.
All right. Like that, like it could be anything. It could come from anywhere. Yeah.
I love how the Jeffs are spelled different. You have Jeff,
Yeah.
Jeph, Jeff, Geoff, Hefe, Jefe,
And
J
Jeff.
apostrophe EFF. It's just
Yeah.
all spelled differently.
Yeah.
Not our Jeff though, thankfully.
Yeah. No.
You guys there?
You with me?
Yeah.
We lost. Something happened. Everybody got kicked out.
Weird.
Thatcher's gone. Shit. I'll give him a second, see if he jumps in. Your recording's still going, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was just Thatcher, it wouldn't have kicked you out too. I don't think my internet dropped.
It's still recording.
Okay, well, here's Thatcher. Hey, you with us?
Yeah. When did
All
it cut off? I was
All right.
talking a lot,
It
and I
just
can't go
did.
back and. Okay.
Yeah, we just got over the different Jeffs.
Okay. But yeah, so and lurking in the shadows is actual Longshot and his agent Spiral, who, when they were negotiating with Mojo's lawyers, who he turned into pigs that he kept killing in very amusing ways, they couldn't close the deal. But it looks like Longshot and Spiral are going to be are going to be in the mix. So yeah, this book is just so fucking goofy. Like,
Very good.
it has none of the like, oh my god, it's the like, yeah, it's taking place here, but it's like there's no. It's very lackadaisical. It's like a Venture Brothers version of Age of Revelation, and I'm totally okay with that. Because a lot of times these big events take themselves way too seriously. And they go off the deep end with some of the, this is what happened to so-and-so or whatever.
Yeah, like this is a book that you have to be in the right mood to read, and I was not in the right mood. So I did not like this.
I will also say, too, again, this is another artist that I've never heard of who did a fantastic job.
Yeah, the art is solid.
Same colors as last issue too.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah, like I just I could not care less about this, but I get it. Like I get your opinion. And like I said, if I was in a better mood, I probably would have enjoyed the hell out of this. Like it's ridiculous.
Yes,
but
that's
yeah. Like I was maybe like 4 or 5 books in when I know I have to read 18, and it's just like
I don't got time for fucking oinking lawyers and shit.
Yeah. Like to me, this felt like X Factor in a way, like X Factor, where it's just like I appreciate like like what they're trying to do, but I am not in the right mindset to enjoy this. Can we move on to something important, please?
I like how it's like, oh yeah, Hickman's back on X-Men, but he's co-writing a book about Mojo. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Always have a spot for
but Mojo. It works.
Yeah, and Sam and Roberto. There's some key moments in here that made me chuckle, especially when Major Domo was telling Patsy like they need to include some X people and not the Glob Herman types, if you will. And there's a little editor's note. Glob is a saint. And another one's like Danny sales and marketing, like you see in their office.
Yeah, because he was talking shit about sales and marketing being like, oh yeah, sales and marketing, those guys suck. But oh man.
And at one point, Patsy's like, "Okay, let me talk to my lawyer," and she turns around. It's just a pig's head on the table.
Yeah,
I had my attorney look this over before I put pen to anything. Bishop had me rolling when he was just making up taglines and not realizing she was there.
Yeah, he's like practice monologuing.
It was like, okay. So there's a few chuckles, but yeah. I mean, overall, it's cool. It's stupid funny at times.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
All right. So let's see.
Or-
What do I have on this list? Let's go with Unbreakable X-Men because my girl Gail Simone has been killing it, as well as Lucas Wernick on the art. His art is just mwah. And actually, he colors himself because it doesn't even seem like there's a colorist unless they didn't credit the colorist. Clayton Cowles on letters as well. And yeah, we get to jump into X years into the future, 7 years into the future first, where we see what happened to Rogue and her team when Galactus, of all people, arrives. We see Dome kind of grown up now as a teenager, which I thought was nice. Kind of cute to see her in her own costume and everything. While in current time, she's a little kid. But something tragic happens here as we lose Rogue. And
Well, they know where she is.
Yeah.
She's hard to miss.
but she's also dead. But
He's
the years
blind,
goes by.
Oh, yeah, that too.
We see the years pass by as Gambit gets older and probably affected by the X virus as he loses his vision as well. But we do see Edie and Ransom. They have a little baby, and he gets older as it goes, which I thought was really, really cute. But yeah, Gambit's a wreck because, of course, he's lost his Rogue. She's a giant Galactus statue, standing basically out in their front yard. And then we see underwater in the Western Continental Shelf, Galactus' body lies there, and suddenly his eyes open as we see that, what's her name? Not Volgoth. What do they call her?
Shuvarak.
Shuvarak is somehow calling out to him. So we know that's not a good thing for our team here who's guarding the entrance to her Shuvarak's imprisonment. As Henrietta shows up, and soon after, all the inhabitants of the underground underground place where they've been banished are all attacking the house. So Gambit and his team have to try to hold them back and stop whatever's happening with Shuvaroth.
This was a wild ride, man.
Yeah. I had no idea where this was going. Like, all right, we're fighting Galactus.
But yeah, this book is wild, and honestly, again, spoiler alert, doesn't even get into the wildest Rogue shit this month. But that's for another book. Even though I feel like it should have affected this one, but whatever. I don't remember exactly. Like and this is just sort of like as we get more into these like the tie-ins and whatever, I kept noticing that. But it was this is a very inconsistent apocalypse. You know, like there's places where like everybody's just fine, and then it's like, oh, here's this mountain of skulls. And it's just like an odd, like overall, like, yeah, like, oh, the Revelation territories, they're horrible. And it's like, okay, but it just, I mean, and I get it. Like, he obviously has a lot of powers and maybe he's done something about it, but like really no one else is going, we're going to have to get in there, Doug. We're going to have to, get some folks out of there, you know?
Did you not see the map? The map of
I know. I
the
see. I see that. I'm literally looking at the map right now. It's just weird to me that it's like, here's St. Louis. Everything looks mostly normal. Look across the river. It's a weird mutated jungle hellscape, and I get that it's spreading and all that stuff. It just seems like there's a lot of stuff that's very as usual, like when Gambit's like, yeah, everybody popped by the house. They sent us postcards. People call up every once in a while. And I'm like, but there's phones. Like we're still emailing and mailing cards to people, right? Like that seems odd.
Well, that was like the first 7 years, and then, it got worse after that.
Yeah, the whole, I mean, a lot of these books kind of like jump back and forth on the timeline, kind of like, oh yeah, like 4 years after it, this happened, and then 7 years later, this happened. But yeah, like this is an interesting book, but it kind of just feels like it's a little bit more about the story that Gail Simone's been telling, which is fine. I mean, it'd be an interesting kind of like, I don't want to say an aside, but like giving us hints at, things that are going to be coming up in the rest of her run.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty
Art is gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. And yeah, and surprisingly, yeah, not the wildest rogue story.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, Viet. You want to talk about? Wait, whose turn? Yeah,
my turn. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well, I guess we'll do it. Let's do Rogue Storm number 1. Because it would be weird to just kind of like leave that out there and not get to it.
Yeah, I'd feel bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, Rogue Storm, Murewa Ayodele on the writing, Roland Bashi on the art, and colors by Niraj Menon, letters by Travis Lanham. And oh boy. Yeah, so we're at 5 years into the Age of Revelation.
See, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, look how shitty things are 5 years, but then that stuff happens. Like that was, anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Sahara Desert is completely an ice wasteland. Atlanta is a rebel. Amazon rainforest is on fire. Meanwhile, in Egypt, there's a bunch of robots and dead bodies, and the
Fortress of Solitude, which I thought was a cool crossover.
Yeah, like a Fortress of Solitude with a chained up Storm, and Storm apparently went crazy, and we find out, we see Rogue. That's weird. What's Rogue doing here? Riding some rhinoceros men with cannons.
Y'all.
And and so we find this Rogue and Gateway and Iceman and
Phantom X.
Yeah, Phantom X are trying to kill Storm. And then just nonchalantly they kind of mention, you're different. You're not Rogue the Green. And we're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then we find out, that they were separated into two people. And she also has special vibranium mithril brass knuckles. And they're fighting fighting mech unit defenders Just holy crap! There's just so much is happening in this, and we also see Storm riding her, her trademark hippo, and murdering the village of people that were trying to. They gave them the information, try to kill her.
Yeah, it's not quite clear who these fish people are.
And it's 10 years later. See,
Yeah.
now we've jumped to, and it's like, by the way, they
5
killed
more
her,
years.
but here's 5 more years later, she's on the magic hippo again.
Well, they were going to try to murder her.
That's true. I guess we don't know for sure what happened.
So Rogue Red and Rogue Green. That was kind of different. I was like, oh, okay. And poor Gambit.
This is where it kind of breaks down for me. Because look, we've known Gambit for a while now, right? Like, I feel like we've all got a pretty good grasp of his character. I honestly think there's no way in hell Gambit's not going 2 rogues. Oh, may we? He's loving that shit. It's not like, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm married to the green one. You're basically an identical copy, but my strict moral code and ethical need to be faithful in relationships, I'm just gonna have to stay with the green one that's got powers. I'm sorry.
The original. So
the quote unquote original.
The original.
Yeah, I guess like the way it looked, it made it seem like he didn't know that she existed.
I guess maybe. No. I mean, she's watching them from behind a tree, hopefully just crying. No,
it does say that he dedicated his life to hers, as Gambit has to Rogue Green. There is no room for another. So he knew. He knew.
Yeah, but Gambit wouldn't seek out a Rogue Red. I don't know.
Come on. Yeah.
Hey, marriage changes people.
That's like, he was like, oh, man, I guess old Gambit, he done got himself one of his wishes for free now, didn't he?
Yeah. Maybe it's worth it, no?
Yeah. I will point out the lettering in this book. I know, surprising. We don't usually talk about it enough. But it's really fun and different than I think a lot of other stuff here, especially like with Travis Lanham doing it. Like, he's done tons of these books and they all, no shade, they all kind of look the same, but like even the just regular dialogue is in kind of like a more stylized font, and the rhinoceros dudes with cannons on their backs, they just yell war over and over again, and it looks kind of cool in that way. And plus we still have the Morwea Adewale. I got a message. Anyway, this person's signature descriptive sound effects.
Yeah. Decapitating uppercut.
And those look very like fun and unique too. So I just, all around, like, it was a good way to make this this book kind of stand out, aside from the fact that the rest of it is bug fucking sane. Just bonkers from head to toe. Like, where did these guys come from? Like,
go big or go home.
Yeah, they're like, war. It's like, but the time, like, can I see a resume or something, please? Like, what
like
the hell?
Yeah, I mean, like, that is a resume. War.
War. Where did you graduate from? War. Okay. Do you have any references? War. Oh, actually, I do know him. I can put in a call to Morocco.
Yeah. War. What is it good for? Apparently, it's a rhino monster with cannons.
Yeah, it's something that they love to yell about a lot. Wild times, man.
Agreed,
It'll be very interesting to see what, because I feel like this is to kind of like the Gail Simone book, kind of spinning out of, and like, you know, this happens a lot in like event stuff, especially when things jump forward in time and stories still aren't settled. How this relates to the Eternity story that he's been telling in the Storm book.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's a crazy book.
I will say there was a part of me while I was reading this thinking, did he like write Rogue into this book and then like 3/4 of the way through find out Gail Simone turned her into a Galactus statue?
Maybe.
And was like, can we just make a second Rogue? And we're like, what? It's like, I don't know, man. They did it in Superman. Remember, like he got hit by the
Red
thing.
and blue.
It was red and blue. Even before that, like back in like the 40s and 50s, when they didn't know what to do with Earth 1 Superman being so powerful, and they had him split up into two slightly lesser powerful ones, and a witch. They used magic, and then a witch immediately stole one of the Supermen. And so it was just that other kind of like half Superman going, well, I guess I got half my powers now. Which is still like 400% stronger than like regular post-crisis Superman. But anyway.
All right, we've got about 10 minutes left, so I think we can at least get one more round in.
Okay.
Is it back to me?
Oh, wait. No, Thatcher, yeah.
It's Thatcher.
Okay. Yeah, it's back to me. Oh, geez. So much weird stuff that we can talk about. Yeah, I want to do Omega Kids because that book was kind of hardcore. Omega Kids, written by Tony Fleeks, art by this is all right. Now I remember why I wanted to do this book. Art by André Genolet, colors by Fer Cifuentes Sujo, and letters by VC's Travis Lanham. So yeah, here we get in deep to what Quentin Quire's been up to this whole time. And apparently it's been training little murder psychic spies, where it looks like he just kind of goes around through like the minds of folks in the Revelation territories. And if he finds someone that's like, go that Revelation, I'm going to get him. He's like, all right, take him down. It's very Minority Report. And it's interesting. Like, first of all, he has 4 prime little sociopaths, especially the 8-year-old. Like, if you were missing the Junior Hellfire Club from the Krakoa era, Bailey Quinn, sweet Jesus, this kid's intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like, so he kind of gets on their case about how their projection and their latest thing wasn't perfect. And they're like, oh, gee whiz, we're sorry, boss. And then Phoebe Cuckoo comes over to chat with Quentin, and so we're like, hey, you know, these are children. Maybe let's not have them kill people. And he's like, hey, man, what are you going to do? Like, Revelation hasn't gotten me. Like, we always should have just been striking first and all that jazz. And then, you know, he makes some sandwiches for the kiddos, who apparently are in their own mental space, planning some sort of thing against Quentin Quire. And surprise, there is no Phoebe Cuckoo. They've made him see the Phoebe Cuckoo. But yeah, it's
What a twist.
yeah. It'll be I'm very interested to see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
And not at all because I want to see how many people an 8-year-old kills.
Little bastards.
Yeah. They're like, oh, he might hear and whatever. She's like, I don't fucking care. I'll kill all of them. I don't give a shit. Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah,
You're like,
at least
all right.
definitely the
settle
hot-headed one. Definitely.
Yeah.
This was interesting.
I was hungry.
I will say too, I caught that glitch in like the trainings. Like, wait, what is this little thing right here? I was like, all right, whatever. Just kind of, I saw it and I skipped it, and it was cool to go back for them to go back and be like, hey, look, this is where you guys messed up, and you can see the little glitch in the, well, I guess you can almost call it like the glitch in the Matrix of the psychic stuff that they were doing. So I thought that training was a nice touch.
Looking for pixelated abnormalities.
Yeah. Also, once again, another bang up job by an artist that I'm not at all familiar with.
Yeah.
Because whoever for being, I mean, again, they could have a very impressive career, but this is a hell of a showing. So good on them. Andre Goulet.
All right, we got about 4.5 minutes. Let me jump in for at least 2, and then be it can wrap up the last 2. I go. What am I going to go with? Let me just do Laura Kinney Sabretooth, just because this was probably the one I had a lot of thoughts going into. Like, what the hell are they going to do to make Laura, of all people, a Sabretooth? And wouldn't you know, it would be through love, because she's fallen in love with Victor's son. They had a kid together, even though I guess something happened to him and he's dead. So there is a little Alex, and we get to see Auntie Gabby and Uncle Akihiro. Aki, what'd you say? Akihiro. There we go. So it was kind of nice to see how they could play with these things and, you know, kind of build a family, but still tear them apart, since Laura is with Revelation and Gabby and Aki are not. And conflict comes in where Laura asks them to take Alex away to somewhere where he can be safe, since of all things, he's like a Graydon Creed. He is human. A child of 2 mutants ended up being human. And of course, Revelation is not happy with people leaving his Revelation territories, since, you know, he's claiming the outside world is not safe for mutants, and he is, which is where Laura's conflict comes in, because of course he wants them brought back, including Alex, and Laura is not sure whether or not she should comply.
And Julian going full incel.
I'll blame that on Revelation brainwashing.
He was always kind of.
Yeah.
The art's a little rough at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was okay.
Yeah. Agreed. Much like her last book. Didn't blow me away.
Yeah. Erica Schultz. Let's see. I guess I'll do Expatriate X-Men #1.
Go for it.
Which is written by Evel Ewing, Francesco Mortarino, Raul Angulo on the colors, Ariana Mayer on the letters. And this is sort of the team is led by Miss Marvel. We find out that we got Bronze and we got Melee. So this is a continuation of what's it called?
Extraordinary
Yeah, Extraordinary X-Men.
Exceptional.
or exceptional.
Exceptional, yeah. Yeah, this is just them having a basically powering a flotilla and just doing mercenary work, and it's cool. Good interactions. We see Melee is probably like a spy at the end to somebody, and they're working for Mystique, and then we talked about this last episode where we're like, who's that masked person? But that's a Rift. So it was the guy that can make the portals from Extraordinary.
Oh, that's who that guy is.
Yeah.
And a little bit of time travel.
Or Exceptional. Sorry, I keep wanting to say Extraordinary.
I love how their plan was going so good at the beginning, and then of all things, a stupid possum sets off the alarm. It just kind of messed things up for them.
The whole thing is they they basically got to continue, basically hit a reset button every 3 or 4 times throughout their mission to get it done. And it's kind of interesting that they're kind of setting that up, that this team can do that, and totally won't be any repercussions for any of that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Again, great art on this book. I don't know if who we looking at here, Francesco Mortorino, if they did the the character design as well.
These
all the outfits and their gear is fresh as hell.
Yeah, I love Bronze's look.
Can she ever not be shiny though? I mean, isn't that a dead giveaway when they're trying to be stealthy?
Does it matter if you could reset?
I guess not.
Since she's got a bunch of bronze tentacles, I feel like that maybe she doesn't have the ability to turn back to human again. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm not sure. But I was laughing thinking about that. I was like, you're on a secret mission trying to sneak in someone. You want somebody big and shiny with you? But, good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So we hit an hour and we had a few hiccups with the signal recording. We didn't cover Amazing X-Men, which, of course, is by Jed McKay, the main person. And I will just say it's a solid book.
Or even the Book of Revelation.
Oh yeah,
that issue too.
That too.
That one was interesting, and it reminded me how terrible
Fabian Cortez is.
Yeah, that's the book where it's just Fabian Cortez is like, what? You need me to be extra shitty? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Watch me Bran Stark this chick off the side of a building.
Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold my cold brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it though, soon as he was on the ledge. I'm like, he's throwing that
Brandon Stark. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I was not expecting Kinney. I was not expecting Kate to be the ghost though. That was a big surprise.
Yeah. And I like that it's they take the time to be like, you know what Fabian Cortez will do? He will just get right down into the face of a 10-year-old girl and be like, fuck you, you're a little bitch, and I fucking hate you. Your existence makes me literally worth less than what I should be. So fuck you. Good night. don't let the ghost kill you. By the way, there's a ghost and it wants to kill you. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, what? We all know there's a ghost. Fuck this kid.
worst.
Boy.
The worst.
I tell you, of all the characters I do, I feel like Fabian Cortez is my favorite. Also of note in this book, when Death does come and visit Doug, he's like, by the way, your wife says hi. And he's like, oh, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I had to get my Fabian Cortez in.
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, surprisingly, majority of the books were really good. I enjoyed.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I enjoyed most of them. Even the ones that weren't so great weren't terrible. I was just uninterested because I wasn't, into some of the characters or the storylines. But
one thing that was interesting, the Cloak or Dagger book was it was just okay, yeah. But I do like how they were just like, hey, you know how they are in Marvel Rivals? Let's make a book, make it like that.
Why give them a happy story?
Yeah, in Marvel Rivals, it's like you switch between Cloak and Dagger. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, Binary, it's probably one of my least favorites. I'm not really a huge Carol fan. Sinister 6 was definitely fun for me.
Yeah.
I mean, even Undeadpool for a Deadpool fan was okay. We'll have to see where the second issue goes. It didn't really fully impress me with the first, but
Radioactive Spider-Man, it was all right.
Yeah, that was weird as hell.
Like, Kev Walker.
Yeah, it looked great, but it really was a why does this book exist kind of moment.
The Last Wolverine was kind of
adorable.
Adorable, yeah, like positive. It was kind of nice. Although human face Kurt, I was like, whoa, I don't like this. Threw me off. And I was like, I need an adult. I don't like this. Okay, so we had some technical issues. Thatcher is off, and so we're just gonna go ahead and close it out. All around, good intro to the Age of Revelation. I would think that Thatcher would agree.
Oh yeah.
Even was it X-Vengers was surprisingly interesting, especially with Danny Bootstar as the de facto Captain America. Was kind of cool.
I didn't love it. It's probably in the mid-range for me. I don't know what it is about it that
it did feel like kind of like the style of writing is like kind of old style, I guess. If that makes sense, where it's like like it's sort of like almost like catered to kids kind of feel to it.
Little simple. I could see that.
Yeah, we already mentioned Expatriate X-Men and Cloak and Dagger, and I think that's it. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was
a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of books to read in 2 days. I should probably be smart and
that's because you wait. I can't wait for these things.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. I guess we'll call it.
Yeah, let's close it out.
Yeah. Go check out let's see, Thatcher E. Cleveland. He's at Demon Weasel on the social medias. I think Demon Weasel Studios is also another
yes,
place where he's at. You can find me at Comedian Viet on all the social medias. I do a Twitch stream where I work on, I do custom toys, I 3D model, and do all that kind of stuff.
All right, listeners can find me at EMPcast on Blue Sky. Don't forget, we do have EarthsMightiesPodcast.com, where you'll find a link to our Discord server where all the hanging out happens. And with that, we will see you next month for episode 147, the book for November 2025. Be safe out there, y'all. Be good to each other. We'll see you next month.
We hope you survive the experience.